What's up, everybody? It's time for a rock metal update. This is a very short one, all bootlegs. All the same band. You know, if you've watched any of my past bootleg videos, I show a lot from this band because they have long been a favorite of mine, really since I was a little kid, which is pretty incredible. Most people don't like bands that they liked when they were a kid, but I was literally in grade school when I first heard Toys in the Attic by Aerosmith and just became a fanatic of the band. So yeah, I picked up a few classic bootlegs from them. These are not recent releases. This is actually a excuse me, permanent vacation bootleg with the original band back together. Joe Perry and Brad Whitford were in the band, and they were just great here. A double album set on the Farting Pharaoh Records label. Song lists here. This is When Lightning Strikes, live at Long Beach Arena, February 6, 1988. Toys in the Attic, Same Old Song Dance, Come Back, Dude Looks Like a Lady, big 10-inch record, When Lightning Strikes, which I wish they would play that song more because it's such a great song. Ragdoll, Hangman Jory, Permanent Vacation, Angel, Back in the Saddle, Brad Whitford solo, Last Child, Joe Perry solo, Draw the Line, Dream On, Train Kept Rolling, Sweet Emotion, Joe and Brad, the Blues Brothers, and I'm Down and Walk This Way. So yeah, very cool double album set on this one. Nothing special about the records other than that they were on that, that Pharaoh label, Farting Pharaoh label, which is one of the more famous labels from the 70s and 80s. You can see the little Pharaoh guy right there. That's the label logo. And this other one's actually on the same label. This is Hard. Pretty infamous bootleg from them. This one is actually from the Back in the Saddle tour. I'm sorry, it's not Back in the Saddle. This is, was it Back in the Saddle? No, it couldn't have been. It had to be Done with Mirrors tour. It had to be Done with Mirrors tour. Rats in the Cellar, Same Old Song and Dance, big 10-inch record, My Fist, Your Face. Duh, should have just read the track listing. Last Child, She's on Fire, Walking the Dog, Sweet Emotion, Guitar Improv, Joe Perry, Red House, Joe Perry singing the infamous Jimi Hendrix Blues Jam, Back on the Saddle, Sheila, Walk This Way, Let the Music Do the Talking, Toys in the Attic, Dream On, Train Kept Rolling. Again, on the famous Farting Pharaoh label. I don't remember what the year was this was actually released, but it was recorded, obviously, in the 80s. Nothing special, again, about there's no inserts or any of that kind of stuff, but this one's kind of interesting. So you got there's the Farting Pharaoh center label, but the A side, A and B side, the label's just white, and someone's marked an A on the one side because they're literally just white. But you can read on the outer rings, in the scribe in the side and the dead wax, you can kind of read that it's this album, and it's, I played it, so I know it's the right album. But I contacted a friend of mine who has this, and he said his is the same way. So I guess they're all like that. One has the label, one doesn't. So I'm kind of bizarre, but still very cool. I collect Aerosmith bootlegs. I just collect any bands that I like bootlegs. So great to have both those. I got those in a lot. So they cost me less than $10 each, which is fantastic. And then, that's ridiculous actually. Those, if you put those on eBay right now, they're going to go for at least $40 to $50 each. And then this one here, this is actually not really a bootleg. We'll just call it that because it's not official, discography yet either. This is the Westwood One radio series. This is them on the Pump tour, and this is just a generic, Westwood One box, just a box, which I need to find something to keep it together because it's obviously warped over the years slightly. But you get the paper insert, which is a little bit brittle. It got everything, right down to the commercials. Album opens up with applause, intro, Miller Lite presents, and then there's a Miller Lite commercial. Miller Lite, TriStar picks, Jacob's Ladder, Trident commercial, and then he goes right into Song and Dance, F-I-N-E, Fine, and Monkey. Then you get a Mounds commercial, a Miller Lite commercial, and a Trident commercial. So the whole show is on here. It is 3 albums. The entire thing is on here, commercials and all. But the Aerosmith songs, like I said, Same Old Song and Dance, Fine, Monkey, Permanent Vacation, Jane's Got a Gun, Mama Can, Voodoo, Red House, again a Jimi Hendrix cover, Ragdoll, Draw the Line, and Dream On. So that's the actual album. So I've always wanted to have this, and it just always sells for more than I want to pay, because it's not something I'm going to listen to a lot. I did listen to it once all the way through. Nobody really wants to listen to commercials when they're listening to a record. But I did grab this one, and it wasn't all that expensive. I think it was not, just under 20 bucks, like 19.95 or something like that, plus shipping. So not bad for a 3-album set of something that's pretty rare. And I've been looking ever since to see if I could find another one by anybody with a little nicer box to replace this box, and you can't find anything on there for less than that. So that's it. Appreciate you watching. God bless. Stay strong.